Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing me for the first time, then please make sure to follow me for nursing and NCLEX related content. As many of you have been asking about the process that occurs after you pass NCLEX, so today in this video I'll be talking about the post process or the process that occurs after you pass NCLEX, and this video will be the sequel from my previous video, so please make sure to go watch and like all those videos. Without any further ado, let's get started. So one thing that is most important after you pass NCLEX examination is getting a job. If you are already working and you have some working experience, that's very good for you. But if you don't have any working experience or you are a fresher, then make sure you get the job first, because many hospitals that hire nurses, especially international nurses, they seek the nurses with some working experiences at least 1 year. So in whichever setting you are trying to work, either emergency department, ICU, or general medical surgical ward, make sure you go and get the job and become a currently working nurse. It's because as I already mentioned, hospital will seek those nurses with experiences, so that will benefit, as well as the state or the hospital setting that you will be working in the United States is also determined by your working experience. So if you want to work in a tertiary level hospital, then at least you have to gain the working experience of 1 year. So you have to be currently working, and it will also determine your pay rate. So the first and most basic step is that you should be currently working. So after you join job, make sure you make a professional CV, including all those working background as well as educational background, your skills, and all these plus points that favors the condition that the hiring agency or hospital will hire you after looking at your CV. There are many hiring agencies like Connectix, Passport USA, Avant, Adivia, Adex. All those hire nurses, and they all have different uh, procedures, policies, and hiring conditions. So if you are processing self, then make sure you go through policies of each of those agency and join to that agency that can benefit you the most. After you choose the agencies that favors you, then you have to log in or send your personal details and also send your CV, and they will arrange the interview with the hiring manager. According to the agency, some agency will also perform or conduct interview with those hospitals that are hiring you, or the initial interview can also determine if you are hired through, or you can process through that agency. So make sure you choose according. The interview that you will face will be simple. They will ask you some general questions regarding your work experience, ward or patient nurse patient ratio, and the diagnosis that they admit. So it will be the general basic questions, and after you appear the interview and you are selected from the interview, then you will get offer or contract, and after you sign it, the actual process starts. You will be assigned to your one case manager, and your case manager will help you through this entire journey, and if you have any queries or if there are certain changes of situations or place, work, in environment, so they will help you throughout. After that, you have to submit them entire documents, your educational documents and certificates, passport, and if you're married, then you also have to submit the marriage certificate, birth certificate that should be in English, as well as your NCLEX pass or confirmation letter, CS report, nursing license from the country where you have passed or given the license. So entire documents will be collected by your lawyer or case manager, and after all the documents are collected, then they will proceed for I-140 filing. And for filing I-140, it requires $2,500 for premium processing that will be approved by 15 days, and it will be given or paid by the agency as per their protocol. During your I-140 processing, at the same time you also have to appear for NCLEX examination for getting visa screening certificate that will be required during the interview time. So for visa screening certificate, we have to again log in for CGFNS and submit our result. The visa screening certificate has its own criteria. That means if you are planning to give IELTS, then you have to obtain a score of 6.5 overall, and speaking you have to get at least 7. And if you want to appear PT exam, then the overall criteria will be for speaking you have to give or get 50, and overall score of 55 will be required if you are planning to give PT examination. Once you pass the NCLEX examination and also the English examination, then your visa screening certificate will be issued. After your I-140 is approved, then you have to prepare for a civil document. If you have already submitted entire documents during the I-140 filing, then you can add the police clearance certificate. All other document will work. And after you submit the civil document, then you have to pay fee bill. Your fee bill will be paid by the hiring agency or the hospital. But if you are planning to take a dependent with you, then you have to pay extra fee bill. So it will cost around $345, and after you pay that, your fee bill will be issued and your case will move to National Visa Center NVC. And after NVC receives the case, then they will ask you to fill online DS-260 form, and that will include the personal information of you and your dependent. So after you submit the DS-260, then it will take about 15 days to get approved, and after the DS-260 gets approved, then you will be documentary qualified. From your I-140 processing, you'll get a priority date, and if your priority date is current and your entire process is completed and you are documentary qualified, then you can get appointment from the NVC for interview and get your visa accepted. As you all know, the retrogression is getting along, and the priority date is not moving or not current. So every nurses whose entire process is completed will be in hold, and I hope the retrogression things will end soon, and all of the nurses who have passed NCLEX and completed their processing will soon get chance to fulfill their dream of working as USRN in the hospital setting. So all the best for you all. That's it for today's video. So make sure to follow, like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll be posting such kind of videos for you all. So till then, stay tuned. Bye bye.